The sun rose over the green pasture, casting a golden hue across the rolling hills. It was a beautiful day, the kind that makes you feel alive. The grass was green and lush, each blade standing tall and proud. Dew sparkled like tiny diamonds, catching the first light of the day. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves in the trees, creating a soothing symphony of nature. The air was fresh and clean, filling your lungs with every breath. Birds sang sweetly in the trees, their melodies adding to the morning's charm. It was a perfect day for the cows to enjoy the pasture, grazing peacefully under the warm sun. The scene was idyllic, a reminder of the simple pleasures in life. The tranquility of the morning was palpable, a moment to be cherished. As the day began, the pasture came alive with the sounds and sights of nature, a true testament to the beauty of the countryside. A herd of cows grazed peacefully in the pasture. Some cows were brown and white, others were black and white. They were a gentle and calm herd. Some cows stood quietly, chewing their cud. Others lay on the grass, enjoying the warm sun. The cows were content and happy. They had everything they needed. Rolling hills surrounded the pasture. The hills were covered in lush green grass. A wooden fence ran along the edge of the pasture. The sky above was a bright blue. Fluffy white clouds drifted lazily by. It was a perfect summer day. The cows were lucky to live in such a beautiful place. Section 4. Calves play in the pasture. Playful calves ran and frolicked in the pasture, their tiny hooves kicking up the soft earth as they moved. The sun shone brightly, casting a warm glow over the lush green field, making it the perfect playground for these young animals. They chased each other and played tag, their joyful bleats echoing through the meadow. The calves' playful antics brought a sense of liveliness and joy to the serene landscape. Their mothers watched them with a watchful eye, ensuring their safety while grazing nearby. The bond between the calves and their mothers was evident, as the older cows occasionally mooed softly to call their young ones back. The calves were full of energy, their boundless enthusiasm evident in every leap and bound. They explored every corner of the pasture, discovering new sights and smells with each step. They would often run up to their mothers for a quick drink of milk, nuzzling close for comfort and nourishment. This brief respite gave them the energy to continue their playful adventures. Then they would be off again, playing until they were tired. As the day wore on, the calves' energy slowly waned, and they began to settle down, finding cozy spots in the grass to rest. The peaceful scene of calves playing and resting in the pasture was a heartwarming sight, a testament to the simple joys of life on the farm. Section 5. A peaceful moment by the pond. A small pond was in the corner of the pasture. It was a hidden gem, surrounded by lush green grass and wildflowers that swayed gently in the breeze. The pond was a sanctuary for many creatures, big and small. The water in the pond was clear and cool. It reflected the sky above, creating a mirror image of the fluffy white clouds and the occasional bird flying by. The clarity of the water was mesmerizing, inviting anyone who saw it to pause and take in its beauty. A cow stood at the edge of the pond, taking a long drink. Her presence was calm and unhurried, as if she had all the time in the world. The sound of her drinking was a gentle reminder of the simple pleasures in life. The cow's reflection shimmered in the water. It was a perfect double, a serene image that danced with the ripples created by her movements. The sight was almost magical, a fleeting moment of harmony between the animal and her surroundings. She looked peaceful and content. Her eyes were half closed, and she seemed to be lost in her own world, enjoying the tranquility of the moment. It was a rare sight, a glimpse into a life unburdened by the rush and noise of the modern world. It was a moment of pure tranquility. The air was filled with the soft sounds of nature, the rustling of leaves, the distant chirping of birds, and the gentle lapping of water against the shore. It was a perfect escape from the chaos of everyday life. The cow lifted her head and gazed out over the pasture. Her eyes scanned the horizon, taking in the vast expanse of green and the occasional flutter of a butterfly. It was as if she was contemplating the beauty of her surroundings, appreciating the simple joys of her existence. She was a gentle creature, enjoying a simple life. Her days were filled with grazing, resting, and the occasional drink from the pond. It was a life of simplicity and peace, a reminder of the beauty that can be found in the quiet moments.